Hi there, this is Rhytherberman at KFUI Radio. I'm tired, I'm trying to make a video, can't even talk. I have Parkinson's, and it's also important to have an air conditioner. This is a Senville heat pump air conditioner for a central unit for the house. This is the outdoor unit. This is part 3 of a series that I'm making on my own. This is a very new type system for this area, and so on occasion I do get grants, which is nice, that helps pay for stuff. And this is a zero emissions, and the furnace part, the heat pump part, can heat this whole house, including the upstairs, up to minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit. The military uses this model, and again I can't talk. So this is part 3, and I'm going to mention a mistake that I made. I have a vacuum pump connected. There are many good videos on how to do that, and I have it connected through an adapter, 3/8 to a 1/4 inch Schrader valve type thing, and then connected to the vacuum pump, the yellow, and then on the low side. And the idea is to run this thing for 15-20 minutes, maybe a half hour, and get it down to the 30, and it's pretty close. I've had this running for about 14 minutes. And I don't have a whole lot of patience, but I have to be patient with this kind of stuff. So I have some new gauges. They're nice and shiny. I used to have a setup years ago. I have not done this kind of work for many years. I used to work along with a air conditioning guy, and I was his helper in Elgin, Illinois. And I worked on several home units, and that was back. I mean, the technology was not very good. So also, this house I bought as is. The furnace was not working very well. In fact, not at all. So I decided I'm going to splurge and get a nice heat pump from Senville. And I talked to them on the phone in Canada. And FedEx Freight sent it. So this is part 3. And I'm going to do cliff notes, because part of what I did is when I turned off the heat pump, when I turned off the vacuum pump, if I could talk, is I forgot to close the valve first. So you close the valve, and then you reach down and turn off the pump. So it has not moved, okay? But the idea is to just make sure this is off first before you turn this off. And so I'm going to go ahead and turn that on, and then draw some more vacuum out of this. Now there's a good chance, a slight chance maybe, that I did not tighten one of the lines. There's a high and low side on the outside unit, and then on the inside unit where the blower and the evaporator are located, and I connected those to the existing ductwork. So I just wanted to just give some cliff notes of what not to do, and the mistakes that I made along the way, and other people that made videos on this stuff doing what's called a mini split. They did the same mistakes too. So I will check the lines. Also earlier, this one was not tightened enough, and I was wondering why it was not pulling the meter down very much, barely at all, and this was loose. And so I was kind of mad at myself, and I realized, well, I'm going to make mistakes, so I upload those too. This is Rhytherberman here at KFUI Radio. It's going to be 105 degrees Monday and Tuesday, but if I have to use my window unit in the meantime, that's fine. Also, I want to mention this Senville unit, both for the heating and cooling, draws less than 1800 watts, which is less than 2 window air conditioners combined. Thanks for tuning in.